Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two, they got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world.
Hey YouTube, Retro Rewinder here. Got another big pickup video. Let's jump right into it. First is a trade package with GamerEmporium. This was my first trade on YouTube. It went really well, really smooth. I'm glad that it could be with a great YouTuber like that. He sent a note with it. It says, Retro Rewinder, awesome channel. Thanks for the trade. Glad I could be your first on YouTube. Here's the other part of the trade. Enjoy them till next time. GamerEmporium. And those were two NES games. The first is A Boy and His Blob, and the second being Strider. Really happy to get Strider. I've been wanting to try that one. I've heard it's really good. We'll move on to the Goodwills. I've had some really good luck at the Goodwills this week. The first thing that I picked up this week were two Wavebird controllers, a silver one and just the matte gray one. They were $2.99 a piece, but I also picked up the two adapters, the wireless receivers, for $1.99. So those ended up being $5 a piece. I'm going to keep one of them and probably just sell the other one off. I also picked up a complete in box PS1 controller for $5. Again, I don't really need that one, so it's just going to be something to sell off. Yesterday, I picked up a lot of stuff at the Goodwills. Oh, before I move on to that, earlier this week I picked up a box copy of Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the Genesis. That was $1.99. And then yesterday, I found all these games I'm about ready to show you are $2.99 a piece. $2.99. So the first one is for the Nintendo 64, Star Fox, Mario Tennis, Donkey Kong, and that's actually my old copy. I took the other one because it was in much better shape. GoldenEye 007. For the Super Nintendo, I got Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World, and I am selling all those games off. And the only ones I'm keeping are these three box Sega Genesis games. These two are complete, which is Strider and Super Smash TV. I had Super Smash TV for the Super Nintendo, and I didn't have it for the Sega. And probably the best one out of the whole lot. Doesn't have the manual, unfortunately, but it's Valis, which is like a $30 complete in box game. At a pawn shop, the same one from my last video where I got all those games for $1 a piece, I picked up Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, no manual, no artwork, just the disc. A disc-only copy of The Bouncer, disc and manual for Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, a complete in-box copy of Star Wars Battlefront, and the best one out of the whole lot, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I don't really plan on keeping any of those. Those are all just to sell off. And that's all the Goodwill and pawn shop stuff. And my other big deal this week was off a Facebook local website. I posted a want ad for old video games and stuff, and I got contacted by a guy that said he would trade me the whole box of the stuff he had, or sell it anyway, for $50. And he sent me a picture of it. I thought it was a pretty good deal, but my haggling nature said I had to offer $40. He accepted $40. So what I'm about ready to show you is everything he sent me, and he tried to talk like he knew what he was talking about. He told me he took it all to eBay, or not eBay, GameStop, and what they were offering for it, and all that bullcrap that GameStop doesn't even take any of this stuff anymore. But I just let him talk. The first off, this whole box right here, it was pretty much full, and there's PS1 controllers in here. There's 3 of those. There's RF adapters, 5 of them, 2 Sega Master controllers, 6 NES controllers and the Zapper for the Nintendo, which he said that GameStop was going to give him $12 for that, which I thought was pretty funny. It came with some systems, a PS1 or regular PlayStation, pretty dirty, a PS1 with the screen, and those screens sell for like $40 on eBay. And that one does work. I did test that one because that's the one I wanted to make sure did work. The other ones I have not tested. Model 1 Sega Genesis. And 2 NESs. One with a broken door, one that's fine as far as the shell goes, just a little dirty. I tried to test those. They didn't play games, but I think if I mess around with the pins a little bit, they'll work just fine. As for games go, it came with one game for the Sega Genesis, which was Spider-Man's Maximum Carnage. Pretty messed up label. It came with this Nintendo 64 carrying case, and after watching Scuba Diver Picker's videos, he really likes these, and they sell for pretty good online, but I think I'm going to keep mine. Came with a Nintendo carrying case. Actually has the Nintendo brand logo on there. Came with these Nintendo 64 games. Super Mario 64. Castlevania. Perfect Dark. 007 GoldenEye. 007 The World Is Not Enough. And these 4 games are the only ones I'm actually keeping for my collection, which is Mission Impossible, Monster Truck Madness, Hercules, and the best one out of the lot, Gauntlet Legends. It also came with these NES games, Bubble Bobble, Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, The Simpsons, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, Arch Rivals, Super Mario Bros. 2, and all of those were to resell. The ones that I'm actually keeping are Adventure Island, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Paperboy, another copy of Arch Rivals, Burger Time, Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and Track Meet, and Kung Fu Heroes. So again, that whole box I paid $40 for, and it also came with these manuals. Manual to Paperboy, Simpsons Bart vs. Space Mutants, Super Mario Bros. 2, and Kung Fu Heroes. So $40 for that whole box I thought was a great deal. And that concludes this video. Thanks for liking, comments, watching. Appreciate all the people that have been supporting me on here, and I'll see you guys next time.
Different strokes it takes, different strokes.